Good morning, guys. Welcome to NHL 17. My name is Jordan Nichman, and this is Detroit Red Wings GM Mode. How about that Stanley Cup final we got now? We got the Nashville Predators and the Pittsburgh Penguins. That is your Stanley Cup final. I don't know how I feel about it. This camera is... look at this lighting. This bothers the absolute shit out of me. It is not even that bright in here. I don't get it. Hang on. These lights do anything? No, they don't make it any better. Go to hell with that. Try some natural light. I don't know. I really don't know what to do with this camera, honestly. Yeah, we're gonna be starting the final season. The final season of GM Mode. There's no other way around it. We've been doing this far too long without a cup, and I will show you the team we're working with here. I think we can compete. It's a deeper team than we've had in years past. That I don't necessarily like. I want Larkin on the top line. Yeah, I want Larkin centering the top line because I like him playing with Svechnikov. But the thing is, what's Nylander? Nylander's a playmaker, so that could really... You know what? I'm going to try Nylander on the top line for now and hope that he just has assist numbers through the roof, and he should. If the simulation works, he should. Because he's going to be playing on a line with two snipers with Svechnikov and Kozlov. That should work. Good morning, Joey Wiz and Caleb. Are you going to do the Tigers today because you have 3 games today? I actually only have 2 games to do today. It's not a doubleheader for me. It's a doubleheader for the real Tigers. Thank God. So, yeah, we'll do our 2 games today. Absolutely. Yeah, I don't have to make up a game against Chicago. Real Tigers do. I don't. We played that all the way back on opening week because the rainouts didn't affect us. So this is what we're rocking. We're rocking that top line. Nylander with Kozlov and Svechnikov. 2 Russians, right? I mean, if the names weren't enough. Second line with Larkin and Mantha. Still there, still playing together. I like them playing together as well. And Troy Gallagher, who is still incredible to me that he is an 89 overall. He is a low top 9 potential, and he has grown so crazy. Third line center is going to be Nick Schmaltz. We signed him this last off season. Actually, it's probably pronounced Schmaltz, isn't it? With Xavier Harding, a trade deadline acquisition from a year ago, and Rick Raleigh, who's kind of been lingering on the squad the last couple of years. Nico Hischier is still going to center the 4th line for now. We'll probably hope to get a replacement in there at some point because he doesn't really, you know, he had some playoff clutch for us, but he really doesn't get it done in the regular season. Maybe that's because he's on the 4th line. I don't know. He just hasn't grown either, so putting him down there just makes sense. He will center the 4th line with Ruslan Fedorov, the grinder that we signed this last offseason, and Henrik Eriksson that we signed before the start of last year. Then on defense, and I think this is where we really we're better than we ever have been. We have Ryan Merkley and Cam Fowler, who we acquired last time out. We have these guys, Ernest Beck and Timothy Liljegren on the 2nd line, and we'll see how long Liljegren sticks here. He's a 2-way defender. He should play well with Ernest Beck. I don't like 2 offensive defensemen together, which is why we have Merkley up here, Liljegren playing with Beck, the other offensive defenseman, and Augustin on the 3rd pairing, playing with the newly acquired Lou Sweat. And still in goal is Matt Murray, who is 85 overall now. He's dropping a little bit. He's 33 years old. Stanley Stewart, the 26-year-old starter, should grow a little bit maybe in this season. Nothing too crazy, but he shouldn't fall below 80, I wouldn't imagine. So that is the roster we will go into the season with. We're going to start the sim and hope for the best. Now, of course, these are preseason games here. Season actually starts here with Boston. We got to get lucky with the injuries, and we got to get the best out of everybody. The power play lines, I screwed with those. I don't want to do best lines ever, if I can help it. What are you mad about, Joey Wiz? The conference final with Pittsburgh? Probably. That's probably it, eh? Do I still play Road to the Show? Yes. And we will be doing one, if not two, today. And the Tigers lost 7-6. Dude, I know. They came back, tied the game. Freaking Alex Wilson allows a leadoff home run to Marisnik the next time out. It's a fucking team. I swear to God. All right. Where do we want to sim to? Let's do this month by month. So let's sim to the end. Let's sim to November 1st. It'll get these preseason games out of the way. Sim to November 1st, and we can go at this at a month-by-month basis, because we don't want to get too ahead of ourselves, and if we start to lose, we don't want the sim to just keep going and going and going. We don't need to scout. We don't need that to slow down this train any bit, because we will not be drafting. This is the final season. If it's cup or bust for us now. Let's see. Set promotion nights. Jesus Christ. This game sometimes. MLB Diamond Dynasty game, and I was up 4-3, and he hit a home run on the 9th inning, and now we are in the 10th, and he just hit another one. Man, oh man. Man, oh man. Should I scout? Should I really scout? I think, you know what? I feel like I should. Just from a morality standpoint. Hey, we got a rest of world forward. Let's go scout one guy for 6 weeks. You need to upgrade the Tigers today, right? Upgrade them? What do you mean? With Anibal Sanchez? I don't know. Freaking Cam Fowler's hurt. When did he get hurt? Uh-oh. Don't tell me. Okay, he's back. He's back. Another one. Ivan Kozlov hurt already, and he's going to be out a little bit. But this is what we have the depth for. We have more depth. Freaking top line, too. Jesus Christ. Do we have a depth forward on the roster still? Yes. Yeah, Buck Farmer we can get on the team. I don't know if we can get Chad Bell on the team. I don't think he's in the game. He may be in the game. I don't think he's in the game mode. Same with John Hicks. We'll substitute in all lines for now. Well, I guess I got to move Mantha up. Move Harding up. He's a playmaker, though. You know what? I'll leave him there. I want that sniper playing with Larkin. So here we go. Regular season about to get underway. The Florida Panthers. Let's go. Oh, so we already did. The first. No, regular season's already underway with Boston. A shootout win on opening night. 5-2 loss. Ugh. Okay, let's hope that's just our 80 overall backup goaltender. And that might be something we look at improving as well. Our goaltender situation. Let's see. Shinkruk is how we're going to go ahead and say that name. He's got to come out in favor of Kozlov. Kozlov can get back in there. You know, it's incredible. This team does not have a 90 overall player. By the end of the season, that might change. That might change. So, Kozlov, you can go here. Early check at the stats. 2 assists for Nylander. Just what I thought it would be. Goal for Svechnikov. I mean, we've only played 2 games. So, and Kozlov hasn't played a game yet. Mantha didn't have a point on the top line. Larkin didn't have anything yet. Gallagher, nothing. I don't even know why I'm checking the stats this early. Can you do baseball for me? We can. We'll get to baseball. That will be coming probably after Be a Pro. I think I want to do a Be a Pro before we get to MLB The Show. So then we... are you freaking kidding me? Kozlov's hurt again. Yeah, we'll do this. We'll go up to the trade deadline in GM mode here, and then we'll do our Be a Pro, and then we'll get to MLB. Well, Shinkruk, you look like you might be getting a little bit more playing time because freaking Kozlov keeps getting hurt. So you go on the second line, Mantha goes on the first line. Jesus Christ. We haven't even played our second game yet, and he's injured for the second time. Oh, boy, 5-0 loss. Well, that had some ugly losses. 5-2, 5-0. Not pretty. Nashville, they're losing team start the year. There we go, a win. Our goaltending situation's not the best right now. Allowed a lot of goals the last 4 games. Jesus, the injury bug's hitting us early, huh? Lou Sweat, I think he's a defenseman. He is. I don't know if we have another defenseman, a depth defenseman. Oh, no, we got 2. So who do we put in, Daigle or Watton? What are their defensive ratings? Same. I'm going to put in Daigle. I like him better. He's an offensive defenseman. That would fill the role, right? Nah, that puts 2 offensive defensemen. But we'll experiment for a minute. And Kozlov is back. Jesus Christ, it's slowing the video down way too much. So Shinkruk, I don't even know if he was out for or in there for a game. But Kozlov is back, so I will put him back in. Kozlov can go to the top line. Mantha can go back down. So there's a whole bunch of line changes here in the early going. Buffalo Sabres, another freaking loss. We're 3-3 to start the year. Tampa Bay, Jesus. I'm going to turn injuries off. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. I shouldn't have to sub in players every damn game, every minute. Tampa Bay, we always fucking lose to them. We beat them. Jesus. This month has taken so damn long. We've played 6 games. I'm just sitting here editing lines for days. Sweat, get back in there. Just inevitably to lose a player in the next game anyway. We're 4-3. Not gonna claim this guy. Toronto, they're a good team. We lose 3-1. Win against Pittsburgh. So we're 5-4 to start the year. NHL 17. Alright. Can I just edit the damn lines? So we better check our early player stats. Can I fucking move this game? You know, I swear, it's so slow. You know, you wouldn't think it'd be that hard. MLB The Show does a great job of it. Their game is fast. It's efficient. You get to stuff quicker. You do a lot of things in that. You can do a lot of things in that game really quickly. This game is just so slow. It's methodical. Not even methodical. It's just slow for no reason. Oh, boy. Oh, that's exactly what I need to see out of William Nylander, though. 5 assists and 4 goals. He's getting goals, which I didn't expect. Kozlov, only 2 assists thus far. Doesn't even have a goal. And Svechnikov with 3 goals, 2 assists. So I didn't expect William Nylander to be leading this line in goals, but he is currently. Dylan Larkin has 1 goal, -2 on the season. Anthony Mantha's got 5 points through, 9 games? And Shinkruk, all of a sudden, with 6 points. He is -4, though, because that second line must not be playing all that well. Smaltz, nothing. 2 assists for whoever that was, Harding and Rick Raleigh. I mean, we're not scoring right now, is what I gather from this. A lot of players that still don't have a point. And then defensively, Cam Fowler, 2 points. Ryan Merkley, a little bit better, but yet somehow he's minus. And Fowler's not. I don't get that at all. Liljegren is -7 with 5 assists. Beck is -5 with 5 points. And Aguason, I mean, we're just minus all over the place. We cannot be doing this. We cannot be minus. I mean, yeah, fucking Jesus Christ, this game. Oh, jeez. Look at that save percentage. That's god-awful. That is terrible. 885. Matt Murray needs to step it up. Otherwise, you know, a change has to be made. And I'm not afraid to make one either. Matt Murray's 33. If he's in decline right now, it's definitely, there's no connection to him. Not a connection to Matt Murray. All right. Month of November. We're 5-4. Anaheim, it's a promotion night, whatever that means. And fuck, I'm turning injuries off. This is ridiculous. Not that we keep getting injuries. I know injuries happen, but I'm not slowing this down to the point that I have to edit the lines every minute. And then now I gotta call somebody up in this slow game. It's fucking best lines. Because this game is broken. I have to best lines, and it's just gonna screw everything up. This thing, just Jesus Christ. Stop the sim. Because I knew I would put a defenseman or a defenseman as a forward. You know that's what it did. Look at our offense. This is just despicable. Yeah, who did it put in here? Yeah, put a defenseman as a right winger. Because it doesn't, the game's not smart enough to actually call somebody up from the AHL. It's just embarrassing. Not for me. Fucking best lines. Whatever. Let's let EA decide what's best. Terrible idea that is. And we're turning injuries off. It's the last season. I am not stopping every minute to edit the lines because somebody's injured. We're not doing this. We're not doing this. It's not going to affect anything. Then everybody can play without injuries. Not just our team. Oh, great. The 8-1 Montreal Canadiens. Great. NHL is still a good game. It's not a good game. Let's be honest. The gameplay's terrible. The AI are garbage. And the simulation doesn't make any sense. You watch 2BC in his Colorado GM mode at the end. He puts NHL All-Star team in the Stanley Cup playoffs, and they get, what? Outed in 5 games by the Minnesota Wild. The All-Star team, which is better than you could even possibly assemble a team. I'm not saying it's impossible for them to lose. But in 5 games, they got dominated. The sim is just random. And I think he exposed that. So, we need an easy month. Yeah, Troy Gallagher. Could you imagine, though, if we turn off injuries and then it doesn't let those players come back? That'd be the worst. Alright, Gallagher, you can go back up on your second line. I guess that's the way it's gotta be. Montreal. Oh, we beat them. They were a good team. They had a good record going in. Edmonton. We still have somebody out with an injury, don't we? They were 10-2, 3-1 loss. Yeah, there it is. What do you think about MLB 2K17? That game doesn't exist. 2K hasn't made a baseball game in a couple years. See, this is why I turned off injuries. Because it just slows down the video. What do I think about... There is no MLB 2K16. Alright, who do we send down? I think it's obvious. Visokis. Who is the guy that we acquired from the Columbus Blue Jackets that scored the game-winning goal in overtime in Game 7. Alright, Carolina. They're kind of a bum to start the year. Gotta win games like this, and we do. Good deal. 2 wins in a row. Columbus. That's right. Yeah, you take that, Columbus. Let's go to Russia. Russia. All right. Week of rivals right here. Colorado. They're about the same as us. Fucking loss. When we lose, we allow some goals. It's not the offense's fault. We are allowing goals. Big time. 5-3 losses. I don't know how many 5-goal losses I've seen. I mean, the offense, we're not getting shut out. Thank goodness. This team is so freaking inconsistent. 7-3 loss followed by a 2-0 shutout win. It's just, I don't know what to expect. We need better goaltending. Matt Murray and Stewart have shit the bed to start this season, I think. Matt Murray's save percentage is probably still under 9. Win against the Devils, we're 13-8-0. All the pop-ups in this game. And then a win against the Anaheim Ducks, so we're 14-8-0. Let's check the standings 2 months in. We are in the playoffs, but like by a point. It's not been a pretty start to the year. It's not been pretty at all. So let's go edit lines once again. See if there's any obvious changes that need to be made. Larkin, 12 points. Definitely, I think, needs to be doing better. Kozlov, same deal. Svechnikov, the best performer on this line. I think it's probably going to take Nylander. I'm going to move Nylander up, move Larkin down to the second line. Hopefully that jump starts Mantha and Gallagher. We're just not scoring goals. And our bottom 6, I mean, they're getting the offense. I mean, that they would be expected to, but they're like minus everything. Everyone down here is minus, except it looks like Nico Hischier and Shinkruk, who was playing up on the second line for a little bit. Defense, I don't even want to see this. Oh, Cam Fowler's miraculously plus. Hey, there we go. That's what we've wanted to see out of Ryan Merkley since we acquired him. 14 assists, offensive defenseman. That is beautiful. AJ Aguason, offensive defenseman as well. Not getting as many points, but he is on the fourth line. 4 goals, though. I will take that. And 7 goals for Ernest Beck. Maybe Beck and Aguason play together, unlike Aguason and Liljegren. Liljegren and Aguason played terrible. 9 assists for Liljegren, but he's still minus 5. What the hell? What is going on? And then Lou Sweat is plus. I don't get what's going on with the stats right now. How is Liljegren so far minus when his line mate isn't? That doesn't make any sense. Bad line changes, I guess. All right, the month of December. Let's see. Let's simulate up to the year 2028. Start off fucking 5. What did I say? The goaltending. It's kicking us in the ass. Matt Murray can't. I mean, he's getting off on allowing goals. He can't stop it. And a 5-2 win. Like, we haven't gone on a run yet of any kind. No runs. Shoot us. Oh my God, another 5-goal. That might be the change, boys. At the trade deadline, and Matt Murray might be the one to go. I mean, he is allowing goals every damn time. Let's see. 5-2 loss. 8-1. I mean, it's just so inconsistent. James is on the DL, huh? That's rough. Shootout loss is our first overtime loss. 18, 11, and now 2 straight overtime losses after we haven't had one the entire season. St. Louis and San Jose on a back-to-back. That's a tough first game there with St. Louis. This game is so damn slow. It is so damn slow. Yeah, go ahead and shoot, Tim. Always up for some questions. Lost to St. Louis, win against San Jose. So, I mean, we just can't go on a run right now. 4 days off before we face Tampa Bay. That usually equates to a loss. Hey, there we go. A win. Buffalo. Can we just win? Go on a streak, guys. This is frustrating. Like, yeah, and see, now we're out of the playoffs because everyone else is probably going on winning streaks. We're not winning in streaks right now, and our goaltending needs to be better. So we are going to browse the trade block for a goaltender because Matt Murray's shit in the bed. Matt Murray is not playing well at all. Montoya. Yeah, 63 overall goaltender. That'll fix our problem. Probably not a single goaltender on the block, huh? Korpisalo at 90. Oh, I don't think there's any way we can go get that guy. Let's see. I mean, if he's the best goaltender there is, it's going to be worth a shot. The inconvenient thing is, I mean, we're still stuck with a bad backup goaltender if we trade Matt Murray. Wait. We could reunite with Peter Mrazek. That'd be a terrible idea. He's lower overall than Murray is. Devontae Smith-Pelly. He continues to fall. 35 years old. He might be a good trade deadline acquisition. Ooh, same with Mark Stone. But that's not what we're looking for right now. We're looking for a goaltender, and we're not finding one. 91. Jesus Christ. 9.8 million, though. I mean, Demko would have to be... He would have to go every damn game. Anything in Washington and Winnipeg? Connor Hellebuck. 34 at 8.2 now. Alright. Let's see if we can even attempt this trade. I don't think there's any way this goes through, because I doubt they are even interested in Matt Murray. They're probably looking at... Oh, and look at his value. Oh my gosh. MLB 2K16 isn't a game, dude. I told you. 2K hasn't made a baseball game since like 2013. Well, Matt Murray's got to go the other way. It's the only way around it. But I still don't see this happening. I mean, we got to add in those draft picks. Oops, I should have gone the other way. We have 4 of them. How many do we want to spend to acquire a goaltender? I mean, even that's not going to do it. It's going to take a little bit more. I don't think there's any way. But let's try it. Yeah, didn't think so, and we're far off. Well, I think we're just going to have to ride it out with Matt Murray, boys. I mean, let's go take a gander at his stats. I mean, I bet they're awful. And the same with the other guy, Stewart, or whatever his name is. Matt Murray at an 85. Save percentage is actually better. So I don't know if... I'm probably going to have to turn off auto goalie rotation, honestly, because, you know, I just want Matt Murray in there every damn time. I don't want Stanley Stewart in there, because he's the one that's allowing the goals. 902 save percentage. That's not what we need. That's what we're going to do. We're going to turn off auto goalie rotation, and hopefully with Matt Murray in there every time. I don't even think fatigue is a thing in this game, because I played Peter Mrazek for like 30 straight games in our Red Wings franchise. So, and he didn't, you know, play bad or anything. Auto rotate goalies off. And if we lose a whole bunch of games in a row, then we'll go with the other guy for a couple games. See how it goes. All right, back to the sim. We're in the month of January now, so we will sim one day after the All-Star break. We are outside the playoff picture right now, but hopefully we can string some wins together with Matt Murray in the net every time. Freaking amateur scout. Here we go again. Forwards, OHL, 6 weeks. Ottawa Senators, 5-4 overtime loss. There it is again, 5 fucking goals, followed by 3. Matt Murray's so inconsistent, dude. 5 goals, then 1 goal. Philly's probably gonna allow 5 again. Nope, see, that time we didn't score. He played 2 back-to-back games where he played well, and we blew it. Edit the trade block, that'll be worth it. Put them draft picks on there. No. Let's get what we want on here. This one. This game. It's so slow. I mean, in MLB, I mean, we'd be done with this by now. It's this process. It's just so damn slow. All right. Couple of points. Points in our last 6, looks like. So, I mean, that's good. Whole bunch of days off before Washington. That usually equates to losses, and Washington's a bad team. We better fucking beat them, and we do. Good deal. 3 straight wins. That's what I like to see. Matt Murray, play your heart out, man. Montreal, team very similar to us. We beat them. Washington for the second time this week. They're a bad team. We got to beat these guys. That's 5 regulation wins in a row. See, this is what I was talking about. We needed to go on a streak, and we're going on one. Boston Bruins. Overtime loss, but that's another point. We have not lost a game in regulation up until then the entire month. That was the best. That's a good month. We are 28-13-6. That has got to be good enough for being in the playoffs right now. That's got to be good enough. What is taking so long on the 29th? All right. 28-13-6. The overtime losses, that's good as well. We are in playoff contention. 3 points ahead of that 5th place, the wild card spot, and 3 points behind Toronto for the division lead. So, I think we don't waste any time. I think we go and acquire Devontae Smith-Pelly right now. I think that's what we do. From the New Jersey Devils, he's on the block. They want to get rid of him. This is the last year. The team is honestly pretty much screwed after, we blow it up here. There he is. Okay. Could get Zach Werenski too. Nah. So Devontae Smith-Pelly. Someone's got to go the other way. Tiny Jaqueezi, my man. He's still here. Just hasn't been signed. 200th overall pick. Okay. So Smith-Pelly is a winger, if I'm not mistaken, correct? Let's see. Hang on. Let me back out for a second. He is a right winger. So if we wanted to play him on his natural side, who could we get rid of? Right wingers. We have nothing for right wingers, dude. We have Harding, Mantha, and Rick Raleigh. What does Rick Raleigh make? 1.2. That's not going to do it. What about centers? We have Larkin, Nylander, Schmaltz. Is that really it? Oh, and Hischier. Nico Hischier. What do you make? 1.1. Well, don't think that's going to do it either. So what about left wingers again? See, none of these are an upgrade. That's the part I don't like. All right, let's just take a look at forwards. Let's see where we can improve. Sort this by overall, and then just move down the list. So, Fedorov, nah, that's not going to work. Anybody Daigle might be a candidate, or Timothy Liljegren, but then that would make us worse on defense. So that might not be the best idea. Let's throw Daigle in here, along with our 3rd round pick in 2029. They're interested in both. I don't see any reason this trade wouldn't go through. We're under the cap. Pull the trigger. So, a little bit of our defensive depth took a hit there. Sylvain Daigle is gone, but we still have Watton in case anything happens. So let's go edit lines and see if Devontae Smith-Pelly is even going to crack the main forward core, and I think he can. Oh, what? Xavier Harding's been out of this lineup the whole time? Well, hell, we got to get him in first. I mean, that's clear. So we'll move him up there. And then Rick Raleigh can come out for Smith Pelly, at least for now. So that trade already made us better. That, Harding is now here. Smith Pelly can play on the fourth line, 35 years old. And defensively, we don't let up on anything that is currently affecting us. I mean, Daigle was our 7th, if not 8th defenseman, and Watton is the same overall, and he's more defensive anyway, so that's probably better. I like that trade. I mean, it's simple. I looked at that before the season started, and I thought, hey, he's probably the closest thing to a good trade deadline acquisition as we're going to get. Well, into the month of February, we are in playoff position right now, but that could change really quickly. So, let's sim 3 games at a time. Hopefully we get some trade offers for those first-round picks. Shootout loss, but more points. I can't be mad at points at this time of year. Couple full months. There's a regulation loss. Not good. Florida. 3 straight regulation losses is going to be the threshold for a potential move away from Matt Murray. 3 straight regulation losses, and we will make the change. That goes for both of them. When one guy loses 3 straight in regulation, then the other guy gets in. Pittsburgh, Winnipeg, and Dallas. Come on. Nylander's gaining morale because of ice time. See, we're losing a lot of games in overtime right now. A lot of overtime games, which is very interesting. Alright, 3 more. Montreal, Pittsburgh, New York. Montreal's still probably playing like freaking great, aren't they? About the same as us. 4-0 loss. Well, not playing like we were in January now. We've definitely taken a hit. Definitely taken a hit here. Got these back-to-backs. These are big games. Pittsburgh's not playing all that well. 3-2 win. Shootout win. I'll take it. All right. Boston, New York Islanders, and the Minnesota Wild. 2 days off before Boston. We should be in good shape. Come on. Beat Boston. Come on. Back-to-backs here. Shootout loss. Man, we keep going to overtime. Followed by a regulation loss. Loss. The shootout win. See? We're weird. This is a weird team. With a very weird team. Last 3 games before the trade deadline. We're in pretty good shape. We've taken a little bit of a dip here in February, but we're getting points. A lot of overtime games that we are still getting points in. Lost to Toronto. Calgary, what are they doing? We're better than them. Can we win? Can we win a game? Can we win a game? Can we win a game? 6-1 loss. Freaking Matt Murray. All right. Well, let's take a look at some stats, see if there's anybody glaring that needs to be traded away, anybody that's hurting the team, any line changes that need to be made. William Nylander, jeez, I mean, not good. 29 points. He needs to be doing better. Kozlov's getting it done. I can live with that. Svechnikov, better than Nylander. Larkin. Oh, well, that's clear to me. Larkin's going on the top line. Mantha, 24 points. Gallagher not scoring goals, but which is weird because he's a sniper. Maybe he can get Nylander going. Third line, -5, but they're scoring a little bit. Harding was hardly in the lineup there in this last little bit. And come on. Come on. There we go. Fedorov. I mean, bottom 6, I can't expect much. Devontae Smith-Pelly, what's he doing? He's -8, but can't really take that into effect too much. I mean, there's no glaring line changes right now. Cam Fowler, 26 points. He's absolutely killing it. Look at the assist for freaking Merkley. Oh, my God. That's incredible. So no changes on the top line. Freaking Augustin, though. He needs to get down on the bottom pairing. Look at that. Offensive defenseman, my ass. No way in hell. What about Liljegren? Assists. Augustin and Liljegren are swapped. And then I should have taken... I got to take a look at Matt Murray's numbers here before we make our final decision on whether we move on for him or not. You guys can always ask me questions. You don't have to ask me. Just go right ahead. That's what the chat's for. And then goalies, Matt Murray, 85 overall, save percentage at .915. I'll take it. He's got 32 wins. Whatever. He's good. He is good. All right. Let's browse the trade block, see if anything's changed. I hope it has. Give me, like, no, not proposed trade, goddammit. I gotta see a goaltender. A good goaltender that we could acquire. I mean, Murray's got no trade value. Gibson here, no, hell no. So we are looking for improvements, if we can find them anywhere. Victor Hedman, not an improvement. He wouldn't even crack our defensive core. Huber, oh my. Who made that deal? I want to know what his overall was for Jonathan Huberdeau when he signed that. Oh my goodness, $12 million. No wonder the Blackhawks are trying to dump him. I can't believe he's even got that much value. That contract is awful. Hell no, I ain't taking that deal. Korpisalo, we can't acquire him. He's too good. What do we got here? Tyler Seguin, we would have to trade away so much. What's he doing? 20 goals, 36 assists. I mean, he's a better player than... Let's experiment for a second. This would be pretty big. I mean, what is Seguin at this point? Probably like a... We'd hardly have to cut anything. So what? Seguin plays center. I doubt we could get a center out of here. Nylander we could get out. Schmaltz doesn't put us under the cap, so it's going to have to be Nylander. Nylander would have to go. And then the draft picks, obviously, to even it out. And they want him, which is even better. See if I can get away with the 33 and the 30. Well, actually, let's just try one for a sec. Oh, this has a chance to go through just on its own. We might even be able to get something else out of the deal. Not even anything big, but not a second. If I could get a third-round pick out of this. Trade value's even. Each team would get something that they want. Come on, Tyler Seguin. Well, the Nylander thing didn't last long. We'll go assistant coach best roster for now, and we'll play around with it in a minute. Well, that went... Oh, not me. Okay. Okay. So Tyler Seguin is on the squad. So we'll go back through the Dallas Stars here. Nothing else that we want from them. I hope that trade doesn't come back to bite me. And Nylander wasn't really getting it done. So that's, I like that. Dano wouldn't crack the roster. He would be a depth player. Anybody else? This guy would be nice, but I don't think there's any way. Got a lot of value. Brock Nelson. He's only got to drop off. Don't even want to screw with that. Kevin Hayes, not really that much of an improvement. Not worth it. Mark Stone. If we could acquire this guy, I think we could be happy. What is this gonna do? We gotta clear some cap space on this one. We gotta clear some cap space. So where are we gonna do it? Stone's a winger. So where can we clear the cap space in our wingers? Svechnikov isn't going anywhere. Gallagher I would like to keep. Kozlov could go. They want Fedorov as well. And they're interested in Fedorov at 84 overall. If that gets us under the cap, it doesn't. Just by a little bit. What's the numbers on these guys? Alright. It'd have to be Kozlov. That actually didn't help at all. Alright. Right wingers. I know we don't have anybody on the right wing. Xavier Harding's making nothing. Anthony... Oh, do we trade away Mantha? No, because that's not... Mark Stone... Mark Stone is an 85, ain't he? Is he not? Yeah, Mark Stone's a right wing and he's an 85, so that's not something that I'd really want to do. Let's try... Who did we try before? We had Fedorov. He got us down closer. Yeah, go ahead. Go right ahead, Caleb. We might have to overpay for him is the thing. What's Erickson making? Are you kidding me? We are still over the cap. Alright, what about centers? I think we have a surplus in centers. Do we not? Larkin, Sagan, Smaltz. Hell no, not anymore we don't. Can't trade away Tyler Sagan. What about Smaltz? It's league approved. The value's about even. Let's get this done. Let's see. If I can get away with not trading away those firsts. Let's try this. Let's try this. Let's try this. We'd have to make some changes that I don't want to make. Yeah, that's right. The roster would be invalid and we'd have to send people down. Alright, we got to make this work with what we got. We'd have to make this work. So once again, there's nothing we can do with the centers. But the right wingers? Was that it? No, the left wingers. There's where we can make the changes. So Fedorov has to go. Who else has to go? Or we could trade both of these guys. We could get them to retain a little bit of salary, maybe. Or will they not do that? We can't get them to retain salary, I guess. Hey, we got Nate Curdeals in here. Or Nick Curdeals, my bad. Right wingers, Mark Stone. Alright. Oh, no, they can. See if they'll retain 50%. We're gonna get this to go. I have a feeling. I have a good feeling about this one. I have a good feeling about this trade. Too far off. Alright. Draft picks it is. I think we can put, what, 3 in? Third. Come on. There we go. And we still have 3 first-round picks to deal. We could get even better. We'll go best lines for now, because we'll fix them here in a minute. We are just under the cap. So, I think now there's only one thing else that we can do. We are in second place. We've clearly just gotten better. Let's take a look. Tyler Seguin's leading us in points, so we have a new leading point getter. Let's see who the best rookies are, who are going to be cheap rookie skaters. This guy, 1.35. Oh my goodness. Corey Peckham. Dallas Stars. This is the make or break. This is the absolute. If we can get this trade done, we are done. We're absolutely gonna just rape the Dallas Stars here, though. Oh, this is him, isn't it? No, it's Peckham. Oh, that's perfect. His value's lower. All right, so somebody has to go the other way in the trade. We know that. But who is it gonna be? Is this guy a center? Please tell me he's a center. Defenseman! Okay! That's very interesting. What do we have for defenseman? Merkley, Beck, Aguason, Fowler, Sweat, and Wooten. Or Watton, rather. Okay. So Merkley's not going anywhere. We could ditch Cam Fowler, but that's not like an upgrade. I want to keep Cam Fowler. He's still doing good stuff for us. Sweat, I want to keep. Liljegren. So this is where them draft picks have to come in. Are they interested in Liljegren? I hope so. They are interested. They don't really want to trade him, but they're interested in everything that we're offering. Get them to retain. That much salary. I mean, if this goes through, we're done. Rejected. All right, well, let's offer them the only thing that we have left to offer, which is a third. I don't think a third-round pick is really going to make a difference. Rejected. All right, so Liljegren is not going to get it done. Who else can we trade from our defensive core? Anybody? Merkley, Beck. Could trade Aguason. I mean, it makes us better, does it not? What is Peckham? What's his overall? 87. I mean, it makes us better. Offensive defenseman. Getting points up the ass. AJ Aguason. They're interested in him. We wouldn't have to break the bank to get him. And by break the bank, I mean break the draft picks. Let's try that. Not there. Let's try that. That might be there. Give it a go. Rejected. Let's offer him a third. Actually, let's offer him 2/3. That was weird. I thought the game was glitching out. Okay. Hang on. Let me find somebody that's a little bit more practical. Maybe not such a stud, like a medium elite like that guy was. So let's go back to entire league and rookie skaters. So Peckham was the guy we looked at before. I'm not really looking at defensemen. Howard Winnick. See, the better week that we can get with, like, guys that don't have such a high potential, that are just scoring points. Like Adam McAllister here. It's a center. He could replace Nico Hischier. And he's an AHL top 6. His value must be nothing. He might be the one. Trade players. The Winnipeg Jets. I don't even remember what his name was. What was his name? Let's go rookie skaters. Does anybody have any idea what that guy's name was? He was an 83 overall, that I do know, so let's just sort by overall. It's got, like, no trade value. We could just straight up trade. Hey, look at that. Nico Hischier actually did grow for the first time since he's been on our team. Are we over the cap if we take that on? Yes, but only by a little bit. Alright, so depth players. Byron's at the NHL level? Oh, God. Devontae Smith-Pelly that we just traded for. Alright, centers. Sort it by overall. Smalt's not really an upgrade. What about wingers? Do we still have a surplus of wingers? Erickson. They're interested in Erickson. Let's throw... What do we want to give up? A third and a third for good measure. So we got a good player, a good young player that is playing well. And let's make one more move. Let's make a splash. Let's make... Because we gotta get the value out of those picks. And then, so, one more trade. We gotta offload those picks, and then we can start editing the lines, getting the roster where we want it. Man, Corey Peckham would be nice. Peckham would be really nice. Eugene DiPietro. Ernest Beck is actually up here on our team. It's incredible. What about young Studley forwards? Or young Studley, yeah, forwards. That's what I meant to say. What I meant to say, excuse me. I can't believe all these 78, 79s are actually playing in the NHL. Oh, hello. Darren Alsner, top 4 at 85. That's not really it. Alright. Let's... Eugene DiPietro or Corey Peckham? Corey Peckham. Let's go get him. I think we can get him. We got 3 first-round picks to give away. There's nothing else to hold on to him for. We've improved. He was on the Dallas Stars, I think. We can get this guy. I believe. But we're going to have to give something up for him, and it's going to have to be a defenseman. We know that. Merkley, Beck, I'd like to hang on to. Augustin could go, and Fowler can go. But I really like to hang on to Fowler. He's still 87. So let's try AJ Augustin. I don't know if we've already tried this. The value is just so crazy. Still don't want it. They still are not interested. All right. Anybody in the AHL with like a ton of value? Nobody in the AHL has value. All of our guys are up in the NHL level. There's a reason for that. Throw in Galvin. That's about it. And they have more than 45 skaters. Now we got to throw something in on our end. Ooh, I really don't want to take on Stepan. We couldn't do that. Gunnarsson. It's league approved, but is it Dallas Stars approved? No. Alright, where was that other guy at? I hate that I have to go all the way back. I didn't even realize the Toronto Maple Leafs are 10 points ahead of us. Gotta go all the way back, see if we can find that other defenseman. DPH on Arizona. See, I would have gone to Ottawa. I knew it was a team that wore some sort of red. Yeah. All right. The Arizona Coyotes. See if they value their guy a little bit less. They do. Ah, okay. They're not really interested in giving him up. And they're interested a little bit more in what we have. Ooh. Okay. So Augustin could still go the other way. Sweat could go the other way. Alright. Now is where we convince them. We'll get him here. For 2 firsts. Okay. Assistant coach, best roster for now. That was easier than I thought it was. We can still acquire another player. All right. Just a young, another rookie. Another rookie. And this time I'd prefer a like a forward. Let's do Halischuk, Timu Laminen. You know what? This guy, Timu Laminen. Who was that, from Nashville? This is it. We still have a first-round pick. Guy doesn't have the greatest potential. Oh, we can totally sign this guy. Or we can totally trade for this guy. Absolutely. So what do we send the other way to make room? Schmaltz can stay. Nico Hischier. It's because it's not about sending him away. It's about freeing up the cap space to take him on. Plus, we need the roster spot. First round pick. This is going to do it. There we go. Best roster, and now let's go edit the lines before we wrap it up. So, alright. We might actually have too many players. We might have too many players. See, in the system. Oh, obviously we want DPH up. But other than that, everyone else is here. Who the hell are you? Send you down. We don't need you. Alright, let's edit the lines. Team is going to look a lot different. So, Tyler Seguin is now on the team. Traded for him. Let's just go best lines for a second. Oh, it was already on best lines. So Tyler Seguin was one of the big trade deadline acquisitions. He centers the first line right now, and as he should, he's leading the team in points. So we'll leave him up there for now. Gonna play with Svechnikov and I don't really know if I want Harding. What's Mark Stone doing? Mark frickin' Stone. Oh my goodness. We're really weak at right wing. I'm just now noticing we are really weak at right wing. Oh, what? Okay, where the hell? What's up with Mantha? He is in here, right? Oh, they got him playing the left wing. Okay, it's good where it is. So we improved a lot. Defensively, we got somebody to put in here, don't we? Merkley, Sweat. No, DiPietro's already in there. So we have 3 87s, an 86, an 83, and an 82. I mean, we are leaps and bounds better than we were. And then best lines in the AHL, because who cares? I don't know how many times I've said that in this series. So let's see what that does for our overall ratings. Oh my god, they're terrible. The NHL squad. 94 offense, 91 defense, 85 goaltending because we didn't touch the goaltending. We made the team better. So we should play better. We're going to score goals if we could just get the goaltending. That's all it's going to take. I will see you guys later for the second half of the season, the post-trade deadline part of the year. I think we've assembled the best team we can, given our situation and our cap situation, and we can win a Stanley Cup with this roster. I truly believe that. So thank you guys for watching. We're gonna play some NHL Be a Pro before we move over to MLB. Thank you for watching this one. I will see you for that Be a Pro episode. I hope. Please, come on, watch me. Take care.